Hello, Ungoogleable. Welcome to your life. Today is beautiful. Please log in.
And it's been absolutely amazing.
Addison Morse owns this tour company, Colorado Rocky Mountain High, and can barely keep up with the demand, even at about $300 per person. In these parts, people like her are called ganjapreneurs.
How does that label feel?
I think that's a perfect label. This is what Colorado's all about. This is who we are here. You know, we were built on silver, gold, and oil, and now we're built on the green, and it's really good green.
Now at their second stop, a dispensary called Starbuds.
So there's 3 different ones. Do they act the same way?
This tour customer buys some edibles.
I can actually walk out of here without having any problems. No problem. Check that out.
There you go.
You do.
Have a great day.
It's a quick stop, then back in the limo for more fun.
Colorado Rocky Mountain High Tour.
Oh, that's good. That's good tasting.
This tour always includes a stop for lunch or dinner. The group had their mind made up.
You guys are demanding tacos? Is that what I hear?
Well, I could eat a taco or two. I'm hungry.
So, Randy, I got to ask, how extensive was your research in the back of that limo?
You know, Anderson, it was top notch. We did very extensive research, I have to tell you. My brain was a little fuzzy by the time I got out of there. Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking right. I couldn't remember even some of the questions that I wanted to ask in the interview, which has never happened to me when I'm reporting in the field. And I found things to be really funny, much funnier than I normally do. So I think we got a little bit of a contact high there.
But it was just a contact high. I just want to make that clear. Is that correct?
Yes, it was just a contact because they don't have vaporizers yet, even though a lot of the companies want to use them. So the smoke was still there, as you could see in that video. I mean, there was a lot of smoke.
Okay.
So I don't know how those people did it. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, how were they standing after smoking so much? I guess they built up maybe a tolerance. They seemed to smoke a lot.
Yeah, I think so. I think so because Barbara certainly, I mean, she's been smoking, she's been using marijuana for 40 years, the grandmother that we interviewed. And I mean, if you saw those joints, I don't know if you could see them through the video there, but they were like the size of small cannons. I mean, I have a couple of them here in the wrapping. This one's a blueberry one. And they're very, very big. So they smoked a couple of those before they put it into the doob tube, as she called it. And they were really high. Plus, they were chewing on some of the edibles. They had those in the car. There's no alcohol served or anything like that. But one thing that I did learn this week, very important, is here's a couple of buds here. Now, this is considered a sativa. So this is a very high energy marijuana, which Coloradans apparently like because they're active people here in Colorado. But then there's another one here called indica. And Anderson, indica means sort of like couch. So you can either get a sativa or an indica, and an indica means you're basically going to like crawl up into a fetal position and collapse into the couch after you smoke some of this stuff. So I guess a lot of the folks here definitely prefer the sativas.
Randy, did you say those joints were like smoking cannons? They were as big as small cannons?
They are so big. When Barbara whipped it out to light it up, nobody wanted to light it. Everybody was afraid to touch it because it was so big. Nobody had seen such a big joint before. But Barbara at 72 had no problem just lighting it up and getting everybody involved, and they had a great time.
How much longer are you going to be there for, Randy? You moving there? Or?
I think I need to come home. I'm coming home
I'm coming
home
come back to
tomorrow.
the East Coast. Yeah, come back to the East Coast,
Do you
Randy.
think they'll know?
All right, thanks very much.
Okay.
I want to wash your clothes before going through security at the airport, too. I don't know. A lot of smoke probably set
Yes.
in. All right, Randy, thanks very much.
Thank you for logging out. Today was a wonderful day. Please come back tomorrow.
Red, blue, green.
Mic check 1 2.
Congratulations. You reject the good enough. You reject words like symbolism and postmodernism. Obsolescence is not part of your vocabulary. Every night, every day, every step of the way. The diktat of fashion. The agenda of the color wheel. Gone. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. I repeat. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. Good. That is very good. Clear source decoded. For you. For the most perfect moisturizer. The most advanced cosmetic lineup. Scientifically proven, scientifically tested. For you.
Congratulations. Calibration completed.